Hello everyone and welcome back to Danganronpa V3 where we've given up all pretenses that we know what is going on. I got nothing.
I got nothing. I don't know what this crazy circus shit show is.
All right, here we go. Code Kaito Ichi, what you got?
How about you say the answer right now? Who did it? Who is this third party?
Maki. The identity of the third party. The electro hammer gives us a clue. I saw 4 exosols at the scene yesterday when I went to meet up with Kaito. There were only 3. This morning when we were trying to get into the hangar, there were 3. The culprit must have used the electro hammer between yesterday afternoon and this morning. There's only one person among us that I think could do that. I mean, I think it's Maki, but not because I have any knowledge of the hammers.
It's you! Maki, you're the third party we're looking for, aren't you?
What? It's Maki? What are you saying?
Remember what Kokichi said.
Music and exosol run out of juice after one shot. Right. Okay, that makes sense.
The electro hammer needs to be recharged for 24 hours after it runs out of battery. That hammer was used last afternoon, so it couldn't have been used this morning.
Oh, right. When we were all gathered in the dining hall this morning...
She said she didn't want to take... Remember, she was like, oh, I don't need my hammer. That's right. I guess we did know about her. Yeah, where's your electro hammer?
Yeah, she brought the knife.
Because she knew she wasn't going to need it.
Maki was the only one without an electro hammer, wasn't she?
Knowing that, the electro hammer I found could only have belonged to Maki. And that leads me to the conclusion that Maki must be the third party.
That's.
She also knows how to assemble the crossbow and could have returned it to her lab later.
Yep, okay, so she would have brought a second crossbow.
You brought a different crossbow than the one Kaito had, right?
Maki took
trying
2
to
arrows and her
bust
own
him out,
crossbow from her lab.
is what it was.
Disabled the exosol with an electro hammer and infiltrated the hangar. Now we just have to figure out what happened after.
I'll kill your logic.
I don't know what she has to argue with you.
Are you doing this?
What?
Why are you getting in my way?
Getting in your way? Maki, what are you...
Yes.
Oops.
Huh?
I admit to going into the hangar with an exosol, and then shooting the crossbow.
Oh, so why are we doing the dual thing?
Yeah.
I didn't kill anyone. I'm not the culprit.
We didn't say you were. When did we accuse... We just said she was the third party. We didn't say she killed anybody.
You're right. I used the electro hammer. And I used the exosol to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there. However, I'm not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
Agreed.
It's no use. She's not listening to me at all, but I can't back down
You're
here.
right.
Wait.
I used the electro hammer. And I used the exosol to enter the hangar too.
Unless it's that. I don't think so.
I also shot the crossbow there. However, I'm not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
The crossbow is not the murder weapon? What do you mean?
The arrows left holes in her clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
There it is.
I'll cut through your words.
What if they were poisoned? So she brought the
It wouldn't matter where the arrow hit if it were poisoned.
The poison?
I noticed something about the poison in my lab.
Okay, I have a crazy theory. Everybody did something with this. Somebody brought Kaito the poison. Maki came in and started shooting people. Everyone's gonna have something to do with this but us. You watch.
Or we'll have done it.
Oh yeah, that too.
There was just a little less in the bottle than before. If that poison had been applied to those arrows, they would have been lethal, no matter where they connected.
And that's why the antidote was necessary. Because I bet Kaito got hit with one of them.
Yep.
Maki, do you have a rebuttal?
What's the matter? Why don't you say anything? Don't tell me. Are you really the culprit?
There's no way she is! 'Cause why would she kill Kaito?
I can't understand if you don't explain anything!
It's fair.
Maki is still fighting.
Huh? Fighting?
Do you remember that Maki said she would do anything to defeat Kokichi? Maki is trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial.
By killing the rest of us? No.
She wants to kill the mastermind, a remnant of despair.
Uh-huh.
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant...
All of us.
The sacrifice that Maki is talking about must be...
All of us.
That's it! She plans to sacrifice all of our lives in order to kill Kokichi.
How?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Well, alright, wait. So she's the murderer and she gets away with it. Then Kokichi would have to kill himself, I guess, is the logic.
Sacrifice us?
Then by hiding the truth, Maki was trying to get us to arrive at the wrong answer.
Yep.
Just to kill Kokichi and the rest of us along with him?
Doesn't that mean that Maki's the culprit?
She knew what happened and tried to hide it from us.
But that mischievous plan was ruined, all thanks to Shuichi here. Too bad, Maki. I already predicted this would happen.
You knew all along that Maki was the culprit. That's why you've been so calm.
This isn't over. Maybe we do have the truth now, but this isn't over. We have a choice to make. We don't have to follow where the evidence leads.
Wait, what?
Huh? What do you mean?
Does this mean you're gonna vote for someone else, even if it's not the truth?
Someone else? You mean vote incorrectly on purpose?
What did you say?
What?
Kaito told me that only I would be able to grasp what lies beyond the truth. That means finding the truth is not enough. We need to grasp the hope just beyond it. So Maki, please tell us the truth. The truth that only you know.
So Kaito said that to you. Then, does that mean you guys made up before he died?
We had a real
Yeah.
bro moment.
When I went to see him yesterday.
There were man hugs and tears and a few brewskis between the window.
Yeah, you know, it was a real chill evening.
I see. Okay, I'll talk about it. Especially since it's my responsibility for involving everyone. Shuichi, you're so persistent. Were you always like that?
You think so? Maybe Kaito's charisma is starting to rub off on me.
That guy could be pretty stubborn.
Then what really happened?
Maki, please tell us.
Please.
And so, Maki began telling the truth. A truth that would leave us all in shock.
No!
What?
Don't just start narrating things, you're ruining the mood!
Well, I guess this turn of events isn't exactly boring either.
What?
What?
Okay, intermission.
I was like, what?
What just happened?
They're all drunk.
Yes, please. I'd very much like to say. I wonder if this is like a shorter class trial then.
Well, this next part's gonna be nuts. There's no Cubs.
And then the Monokuma and Cubs Theater segment began. But with all the Monokubs destroyed, the segment was no longer possible. And so the curtain quickly fell. Oh. Okay.
Thanks, Monokuma. Brilliant. Just
love it.
Best theater performance we've ever seen.
The flashback light became the motive. When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair, I planned to kill him. I thought that if I killed him, this game, and the battle between hope and despair, would end. I was confident in my talent as an assassin. I knew I would be able to do it.
We've tried to end this killing game before, but...
You were naive.
Huh?
That's what I thought. I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete, simply because it's him.
Maki totally gets me!
Nobody gets you.
I still don't think you're Kokichi.
I needed to settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow, and broke into the hangar with an exisal. But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected. Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other. Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow, probably by Kaito when he fought back. Both of them stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance. Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in. I jumped out of the exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow. That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
The Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison?
Because... Well, yeah, that's where it requires time to circulate, but it doesn't need a large amount.
Some of the poisons in my lab were far more lethal.
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died, and find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
What do you mean?
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right? He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game. That way, he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game. Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind.
Uh-huh.
Especially with that message in the courtyard. Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
So she doubted that he was a mastermind.
Despair, I imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted.
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully. So when his carefully laid out plan goes to waste, he would be in utter despair.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
What are you talking about? Remnants of despair? What's that? I don't understand anything you're saying. But anyway, why are you starting a killing game when it should have ended? You already know it's all meaningless, and that I'm the mastermind. Do you love killing that much?
Shut up, you asshole! I realized it was pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow. But then...
Kaito. There we go.
What?
Kaito protected Kokichi?
Why? Why would Kaito protect Kokichi?
At that moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison. I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
There's only one dose.
So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time?
I used Strike 9 poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start.
That's so mean!
But that was my first mistake. Because of that...
You what?
I ended up killing Kaito. When I returned with the antidote, the hangar shutter had been closed. I assumed it was Kokichi's doing. But because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore. I needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom window. Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote! After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window. Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote. But Kokichi stole it from him.
Sorry, but I can't die here. Since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Wait! There's only one antidote!
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right? He already went to space.
Damn it!
Stop!
Phew, I feel so much better. I guess that's a wrap. Or maybe not. Because now another class trial is going to start.
Class trial?
You'll be the Blackened for this case, you know. The Blackened who killed Kaito.
I killed...
Shut it! Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then...
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
She already did with the poison.
I don't think he knew that it was poisoned at the time. Would be my guess. Because it seemed like she was going for finishing.
Aw, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki. The situation just got way worse, huh? Maki is gonna become the Blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me!
Don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily. Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game.
You're still full of energy. Even like that. You really are not boring.
What?
I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you?
Don't mind me. Run, Makiro. Just hurry up and run.
Why would you have her run?
And live. You gotta live.
Where is anyone gonna go?
Yeah.
But I refused to give up. I tried to enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife.
Okay.
In the end, I couldn't.
So that's where the marks on the control panel came from, huh?
After that, I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone. The bathroom door was closed.
I'm still not sure because
Kokichi answered.
The blood drawn across the floor, there's no way that was Kaito's because it was only the arm. That was way too much blood. Or am I crazy to think that that wouldn't bleed that much being dragged because he would already be dead from the poison?
I mean, if his arm was on the ground, I could see the blood like streak.
It just seems like that was like a back slide.
I kind of agree.
I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave.
I kind of agree with that. But I also cannot rule out that it's the arm.
That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial, in exchange for all of your lives.
So that's what happened.
Then Kokichi, knowing what he knew, still helped Maki cover up her crime?
Yeah.
Wait. He did.
Because that's not the end of the story.
Yeah.
What happened
Is that
after
why you
she...
smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
How dare you make fun of him!
Got a knife.
You call yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer! You fucking asshole!
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exosol. Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh. So, what are everyone's plans now?
Are we ignoring the press? Because if... well, no, I guess it would have been a dead Kaito that got crushed.
With the truth out in the open, who are you guys gonna vote for? You can vote for me, But if you do, we'll all die together. Or
Yeah, that's fine.
vote for Maki and live. Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way.
Why? Why are you so calm? Your life depends on this too.
Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
No, we can't vote yet.
Thank you.
We don't have the whole truth. This case isn't over.
Huh?
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, I finally understand. There's another hidden truth within your testimony.
A hidden truth?
Yes, I'm positive. Because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us.
The part of Maki's testimony that doesn't add up. Kokichi drinking the antidote. Wait, no? I saw him do it. There's no... Alright, never mind.
Okay, whoa. What was the first one? Kaito protecting Kokichi. Maybe it's
Maki becoming the
Blackened.
Yeah.
No.
I don't understand. I don't understand what they're
no.
going for.
Yeah. I go with the first one.
Alright.
The control panel being damaged?
I have literally no idea what they are getting at here.
That's it!
What?
Maki said she used a knife to try to break
She
the
couldn't
control
because of the
panel and
alarm.
enter the hangar. But that doesn't make sense because there's an alarm system
Now I
on the
got it.
shutter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah! The alarm should have gone off if someone got close to the shutter.
I was too focused to notice at the time. But now that you mention it, it is odd.
Or maybe the sensor just missed her.
Nah, the security there isn't that sloppy. If a shady person got near the shutter, the alarm would have gone off without question.
Then why didn't the alarm go off?
Like I told you, this isn't over. There's still a hidden truth to find.
That's right. There must be some kind of reason behind all these oddities. Find that reason will help us find the hidden truth. Okay. I don't know where they're going with this.
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
Makes
But if
sense.
you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel with a knife?
I'm not going to tell any more lies.
Electro bomb, maybe?
Maybe.
Rendering electronic communications and sensors unusable. There we go. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh,
I
shoot.
did
I
attempt
wanted
to
to read
enter
that.
the hangar. And
Where
I
do you
tried to
use it?
destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
Is that it?
No, because that's
But if you
true.
had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100%.
That's wrong! There is a way to disable the alarm system. An electro bomb would take it down.
Yep,
But Maki only
okay.
had one bomb, and she used it during the raid this morning.
But Kokichi had
Then
two.
the only other person who could have used one is Kokichi, right?
Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb?
To disable the sensor in the hydraulic press.
Yep.
I had no reason to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that.
I guess so. I can't come up with a reason why Kokichi would want to cut the alarm.
But we know the alarm system was neutralized. It had to be. In that case, then...
I've got it! Disabling the alarm system wasn't the real objective.
What?
The main objective of Kokichi using an electro bomb was... disable the presses. Yeah.
That's it! It was to deactivate the safety function on the press.
Deactivate the safety function?
The electro bomb wouldn't have just taken down the alarm system. It also would have disabled the hydraulic press's safety function.
Yep, that's what he was going for.
That's true, but why would he do that?
So he could crush Kaito.
There's only one reason that anyone would want to do that. But if I'm right, it means that we've been thinking about this all wrong.
All wrong.
What aspect of this case runs contrary to the new evidence that Kaito's cause of death?
That's it!
It wasn't the poison.
Kaito's cause of death.
What?
If the electro bomb was used while Maki was trying to deliver the antidote, maybe Kaito didn't die by poison. It could be something else entirely.
Yes, the cause of death could now be...
Hydraulic press.
This is it!
Yep.
The hydraulic press. Kaito could have been killed by the press after all.
What? He could have?
If the safety was off, the press could have crushed Kaito while he was still alive.
Right after I threw the antidote, I tried to open the shutter. So, Kaito should have still been alive.
So is Kokichi trying to get us to vote for Maki because Kokichi's the actual killer?
And if he was crushed by the hydraulic press after that, then we have our cause of death.
If that's the case, it'd mean the one who killed Kaito wasn't Maki.
It would be whoever was operating the hydraulic press. Kokichi.
I still don't believe that is Kokichi in there.
I see. Very impressive. The hydraulic press could have been the cause of death. But that's just a possibility.
What do you mean?
It's possible that I killed Kaito with the press, but there's no way to know. Kaito's death could have been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic press. Both causes are possible, but you'll never be able to determine it, no matter what.
No matter what?
That's not true. We can probably solve this mystery too.
You could never know 100% for sure.
Yeah, because nobody else was there. Kokichi's the only one, and
Right,
he's not.
Shuichi?
Right. Is it really possible to determine Kaito's actual cause of death? It's not possible. Oh boy.
I hate to admit it, but Kokichi is right. We have no way to prove the cause of death.
Ooh, that's crafty.
What did you say?
You can't check the body, and you don't have any conclusive evidence. You can't deduce any more from here on out. There's no way to know what happened. But I know, because I was actually involved.
So that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder.
Well, you got that right.
I did get that right.
Do you finally get it? Yep, that was my plan. The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim,
It's the unknown.
but rather the unknowable culprit.
Yeah.
No one understands but me. Only I know the answer. There's no more room for deduction here. Choose the culprit with your own intuition.
Intuition?
Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition,
That's robophobic.
right?
Yeah.
But there's nothing you can do about it. This is just how the trial goes. So, who is the culprit? Maki or me?
We'll vote if you come out of the exisal.
Yeah.
The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting
Akuma,
time!
he's stealing
Yeah.
your job.
All right. We'll just have to do our vote in the next episode. Oh, man.
I don't think it's going to be the vote.
I don't either. I hope not.
But in my opinion, if I was them, I would just vote for Kokichi.
Yeah.
Because either you get him or you get him with
Yeah,
yourself.
I was going to say, if you vote for him, you get Kokichi either way.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of does everyone else get to live? Ooh, boy.
I'm also curious that if you vote for Kokichi and it's not actually Kokichi, is that,
Does that end the game?
yeah. I don't know.
If it is I'm wondering if it's an actual vote. I'm assuming we're going to go through more evidence. I mean,
Anyways.
no, next episode is going to be voting time, guys.
Right.
Anyway, that's going to do it for us. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.